December 2, 2025. December 2. And I have been sleeping my first night in the new apartment, and it's so extremely calm here. It is some sounds, and it's maybe old people that have hard to hear, so the television can be on a little high, but it's built differently, this house, so it doesn't sound so much as the old one that was in full tree, and it was built for people that have asthmatic, so they could breathe, and it should be an opening in the wood, so it was very loudly. And then the family over me, they had at least 3 kids that could make much sound in the ceiling for me. But the most was it that the father was running, and he was running in the night also. So he wake me up in the night. And it's depend on if he had taken drugs. Then he was running the whole night. And now, when it's cold outside, it was not good because he opened the door and was standing and smoking outside. So it was both smoke that come in, and then the cold temperature was going into my apartment to make it cold in my home. And here is it not like that. It's I think I have forgotten how it was to live in this a solid, a stable house. It was a long time ago I was in such home, and this house is different because it is protected, and I find it out with the pizza that they couldn't deliver it to the door because they had not the key to the alarm. So in that way, it very secure. It's very good to live here for me that have this chronic stress. So no one really can come in here without any key or know the number where we live, and call on the telephone on the outside. And but I think the mailman have the keys to all apartments in the buildings here. It's, I don't know how many, 5, 6 buildings with the same way to live, and it is. I was sleeping very well this night, but I wake up I wake up that it was a person over me that had walking with sticks. So I suppose he or she was to the bathroom in the night, because it was only like I wake up and lay a little and listen, and then I fall to sleep, and it was only that the brain should know what it was. And I know I'm going to be used with that sound. It was not hard, because this apartment is built strong and not have these sounds like the old one. And so I sleep very well. But because of the stress, I have to go to the bathroom twice this night. But I fall to sleep immediately after I have been to the bathroom. And then I had a dream, and it was this. Now I remember what it was. It was a knock, a spirit knock, and it was only once, this knock. Maybe it was that the knock was saying to me that I was home, really home. And sometimes I have had 3 knocks on the doors. It was when I was with a Catholic church in their retreat. I was there for some days, and I wake up in the night that this was 3 strong knocks on the door. And I knew it was not a human that have done it, because it was in the night, and I was laying a little on the side of everyone, so I think they should not knock on my door, because I was snoring like that, and or was loudly in other ways. But this was a spirit knock. I have not figured out what it is, but I had it this night. And maybe the spirit wanted to tell me that they were with me to this apartment. So I will see what will come from it, if there will be a spirit meeting here also. And then I had a bad time in the morning, because I was occupied to go to my old apartment, because today it should be a young man that should take down the I forget it, the blinds in the windows, and then also they should come and take the scooter away. And I took the taxi to my old house, and then I found out that I had not the right key to the door, and it was blowing cold wind, so I couldn't stand there and wait for the man with that should take away the blinds, to tell him that I can't come in. And when he and I had to walk back home, and I could do that because it's not so far away, but it make very hard on my right knee, very much. And for a little time I couldn't walk, and so it was not good. And I talked to those people, my landlord's people, that I couldn't come in, and but they say that I should go back to my old home, and then they should call a man that was coming to the door and tried to open it for me. And I went back, and there was the young man waiting for me, and I told him that I can't come in, so you can't take down the blinds. I told him. And the man from my landlord, he said that he couldn't open the door for me because he was not allowed to open the doors. Even if he knew I lived there, he couldn't do that. And he said I should call for someone to lock up the door. But it's very expensive to do that. And I was thinking that those young people that is coming and do the moving, because they have not finished the moving, that they can open the door for me, because I'm worried of my medicine I have in the refrigerator that need to be in the cold the whole time, and I am hoping that they don't have not stopped the electricity, so it still are in cold. And I have my insulin in the refrigerator. I don't have any. And I don't have the medicine here, and for the blood sugar. But I don't eat so much sugar. So it's not about that. It's about the stress level, and the stress level is on its way to go down. And I know it will go down, but it will take a little time before it happens. That I know. Maybe like the medicine, that if you take a new medicine, you have to wait and count on it, that it really kick in after 6 weeks. And so when you have the medicine still in your system, if you stop to eat that medicine, but it's still there for some week. And it's the same with the insulin, that it may be working because tomorrow I get the insulin, so I can take that. And I hope that my medicine have been in the cold. And because they are coming tomorrow, and I don't know when they are coming because I was too tired to hear what he was saying. But I know he said he should come on Wednesday. And tomorrow is it Wednesday, and I have still some things to do in the moving. So it's my new telephone should come tomorrow, and they can't come into the door. And so I need to have a telephone where they can send me a message when they are close to my house, so I can go down and open the door for them. I can't sit for many hours in that door opening. And then I get food. I get from products from the grocery stores and I don't know really what I get, because it's often that they are out from some products. But I hope I can get my Christmas tree tomorrow, as I bought it from them. And it have no lights, but just now, before I started to recording, I find a sack with much lights, and that fit in the Christmas tree. So it's worked out, everything works out, even if it's a problem, a temporary problem, but the storm never lasts forever. So today I walk back to my new home, disappointed that I couldn't come in because I have food here, food in my old apartment, and I was thinking I should bring it here and that I could eat it tonight. And but I couldn't. And then when I come back walking, I was very, very tired, and it hurt me very much, the right leg. It's the right leg that was broken when the car drove over me. And it's have healed, but it's painful still, because that I have to live with forever. And not when I come back to God, then I have a perfect body, healthy body. If I have a body, because I have never seen my own body when I have been visit heaven. I have only seen things with my eyes, and I don't have the ears with me, because it's telepathy they talk to me, and I don't need the ears for that. And so I was very tired, and then I have to buy food in a pizzeria, and I ate a nice fish dish, and then it was coming. We have like a host in this house. But most of it, they don't do any real work. They put together things to do. And yesterday when I was sitting and was so very hungry and sit outside a place there, I saw those people that live in the same house as me. They go in there and eat dinner, and they come out with food. And I didn't know what to do. I was too tired. If I not have been so tired in my brain, I should have told them I have just moved in. I live in this house, so I should get there. It was very nice food they have got. I think they get it. It's nothing that they pay for. It's something that a company or organization have given them. But it will be my time also here. And I only wait to get invitation to it. And then, so there come a host later today. And she helped me to start the refrigerator and freezer so I can put in food tomorrow, products from the grocery store. And she helped me because I told her I don't find anything now, and I have nothing that I can make food in my home. I say to her, I don't have. I have some powder soup that I can do, but I don't have any kettle this to make food in. I don't find it. So she tried to look into the boxes to see where it was. And she come up first with a slow cooker, small slow cooker that I have bought. So I say that's okay to make the soup in. I say to her, and we talk a little about this slow cooker. They are not so very good because it's very slow to heat up something in them, and then it can be too much heat in them, and then it's be like glue around the walls in them. It's like burning. And so they are not so very nice. But I have 3 slow cookers. And so, but she find something really valuable to have for food. It was warm water heater. I have one, and there I can warm up food, warm up water, and then do the soup very fast with it. And so she find all the kettles, but she didn't find the forks and knives and these things. But she put up some of those things, and that was not her work to do. but she did it anyway because she have asked me if I had children that help me, or if I have friends that help me um, to take up things from the boxes. And I say, no, I have no one. And I say that my daughter is coming maybe 4 times a year, and she can only stay here 2 to 3 hours. So it's not much when I need so much help. And that's why she did some extra things that she didn't need to do. And that's what I learned today, because those people, yesterday, when I didn't know where to put my scooter, they showed me that same place that they have shown me before. And I can't drive in there because I'd be full of stress of it. And so I say I can't. And then she didn't do more help. And I was thinking, it's maybe something wrong to say, but she wanted to go home. She told me, it's time for me to go home now, she said. And I was still struggling where to take the scooter, because it couldn't be in public. Then it should be easy to take it. And I was thinking, she only helped in the frame of where she get paid because of her work. But she have not once thinking that she can do something on her own without to get paid for it. And that is very common, that people don't act out from their frames to help another person. They can help their family members, they can help their closest friend, but they can't help a stranger. And that I'm thinking, and of course sometimes is it that they are tired and they want to go home, or they have something, other things to do private. That I can accept, but many times I think they can't think out from the frames, that they think that they can only do things in what they get paid for. And I think it's selfish to think like that, but that is something that pop up very often. And I know that that's why my life is what it is, because God wants to test people. If they can do something for foreigners that need to get help, if they can go out from this frame they have and this thinking that what if I do something for you, what can you do for me? And often is it like if they help you and then they want you to give back double in what they are doing. And this is my work for God, to test people. I have said it many times, and God have told me this, and that I am here on this planet to test people what they can do for the little one. And they say, "Oh, I help." They are saying people, but when they say they help each their family or church members that they know, and nothing they do for foreigners. They are or strangers. They have screaming at me sometimes when I have tried to get help. They are like half running and pass me by, and then they're screaming, "I will pray for you." That's the only thing they can do. And I think I have said that sometimes I can pray for myself because I know God. But they are thinking because I was in a bad situation that I did the drugs or drinking, or that I was not in a church doing crazy things out in the street. And that's why they say that they are going to pray for me. That's what is so very wrong. I think it's coming back to them when they are saying like that. They don't know me, and they can screaming, "I will pray for you," and don't even look at me. It's only pass by and screaming like that. And so this day was kind of mixed, both good and I'm a little more bad things. Now I will see what's happened tomorrow when I have these 3 things to wait for. The UPS to give me a new telephone. But one option is that it's my operator that have done something wrong with my telephone line, not visible. And it can be that, and it can be that my telephone have broken in some way, because I have not touched it, and then suddenly people started to tell me that they have tried to call me, but they have not reached me. So I don't know if it's the same error with the new telephone. Then I have to tell my operator. I have talking to my operator. I was to the website and should put in some error that I have some problem with my telephone. But I don't remember now what it was. It was something, I think it was with the telephone, that I should call the telephone, in the telephone when I didn't have a telephone to call in. And it was something wrong with it, that I couldn't do it. But I know tomorrow if it's wrong, if it was wrong with my telephone or is it the operator. And then tomorrow products is coming and maybe the Christmas tree. And then also those boys that moving my belongings is coming. And I tell them that I need to go and take out the food I have in the refrigerator and in the freeze. And so I need to have their key that they have, that I have given them. I am too kindly, and I thinking in the same way the whole time, that I am the less of everyone. And so I gave them those keys that I use. And then I took an extra key to myself. And then it was not the right key I took. If I have been take me first, then I had the right key. And they have not had the right key to come in. So it's like even these things. But it was sad that I couldn't get down the blinds. And now I have to pay the bills because the blinds is up. I refuse to do so much more than that to get my belongings. And then other people have to clean it up and I get the bill. It's okay because I feel like I can't take it anymore. I am drained psychologic, drained out from everything that have happened. And then tomorrow that the mover want to have lots of money from me, 1,700 Swedish crowns from me. It's about 2,000 American dollar or euro, like that. I need to pay them, and I don't have any money. So that it should give me stress. But I am not stressed on the outside, but I know I have this chronic stress that is very high in my body just now. But I don't feel it, the stress. And with this stress I have now, I have, it's in a good way I get the connection of what harm this chronic stress is giving me. Because I have pain in my pancreas, and that is because of the inner stress I have in me, and so I feel it in my back very much now, and I know it's going to be over when I don't hear from these moving people anymore. Then am I home. And I don't know if when I don't have any money to pay them, they maybe not will clean up my old home. So I have to leave it as it is, and then my landlord have to send me a bill, and I don't have any money to pay off that bill. I got the lowest retirement because I have served God most of my life, and I should say that God, he should pay me back in some way, but that I don't want to say, because we should serve God with the love we have for God. So I can't say that I need to get it back from God, this, so I can have a calm life my last years, so I can enjoy a little of this earthly life. But of course it's upon people like you that listen at me to try to help me out from this bill situation. So, but I start to calm down, because there is no running and jumping over my head, and I don't need to have anything for my ears to stop the sound, because it's peaceful here. I'm very thankful. If I have not moved from that place, then I have not had many days left on earth. I needed to move away for my health, and could do more work for God by sending you this, my talking in my podcast, and sometimes those from out of space is coming and talking in this podcast. But just now they have not been here yet, more than I heard a knock in the night, and maybe it was a knock that they were saying they are coming, that it took a little while for them to find out where I was. And maybe we find them here, to be here in this apartment, or else they think they have done their work on me. I don't know. We will see what will happen. But I'm very pleased with my home and what is around my home. So thank you for listening, and God bless you.